Hello, beautiful people. Welcome. We are going to be doing a movie quote trivia quiz, and it will be a lot of fun. Hopefully, it'll be a lot of fun. Excuse me. I do want to send out a link letting everybody know that we are live. I will begin very shortly. And then I'll tell you guys what you need to play. So everybody, stand by just for a second. Hey, Kate. Who is the legendary player 42? Hello, Sarah. I know there are a lot of people who told me that they wish that they could play. They have, other classes, or a lot of college students, alumni, they wanted to play, but they also have some things that are happening to them. So, everyone's in spirit here. Hey, Julia. So, as we play the game, you guys also feel free to answer questions, but I'll explain to you what you kind of need to do. Got it. I see that it's your other account, Landon. So all you need to do to play this game is, if you're on your computer, cool, you can open up two windows, one that has this on it, and then another one that you go to kahoot.it. Hey, Spencer. You go to kahoot.it, and you will be able to use the join code, which I'll tell you guys in just a second. And then after that, it keeps correcting it to a different thing. Give me 1 second. Then after that, no, this will not be graded. Other than, let's see what's going on. Let's see how well you do. But you'll put in your game code, and then you guys will be able to play along. So you don't need to know anything other than movies for this game. This is all going to be movie quotes. And so all you have to do is play, watching the clips that pop up, and then seeing what happens. So I'm going to go ahead and share the screen. Hey, Gabriel. It's going great. So I'm going to share the screen, and I want you guys to enter with the game code. Now, if you get kicked out at any time, you can, of course, jump in, and that would totally work. So, yeah, I can count this as extra credit. You can't tell me I can't do extra credit. I would love it. And by the way, everybody say hi. The code will pop up on the screen in just a second, but everyone say hi so I can see who's here in the chat, if you don't mind. And then that way I can see who I'm talking to. All right, let's see. So here we go. I'm going to click Classic, and the game code should pop up. So there's the game code. The game code is 1369973. And we got some sweet jungle music as we enter. So I'm going to let everybody enter. I'm going to give you guys a second. Enter with your names. And I'll type the game code in case anybody gets kicked out. So the game code should be down here. I'll put it in the chat. 1369973. Hey, Lissa. Hey, Riley. Hey, Kristen. Hello, Purple Gymnast. I think that's Kylie. Oh, I got Boss Hoss here. That's exciting. I love seeing people playing. All right, so again, everybody connect with the code, and if play all the way to the end, because it could be any movie. It doesn't have to be one that we talked about in class. So if you're not in my film class, you have no advantage other than maybe you played this last year, but I imagine that still isn't necessarily an advantage. So I'm going to leave this on just a little bit. I still have some people joining. I'm going to let it build. And we'll see how many people are able to get in here. Anybody still adding in? So they changed this music to some kind of jungle music, and I like it. Kylie, yours is saying that the code is wrong. I may have given you the wrong code. I'm going to retype it in the chat. 1369973. Try that and see if it's any different. All right, we're going to begin. Is everybody in? Anybody need me to wait just a second? All right, here we go. So I'm going to go ahead and start. So you will see the question pop up on the screen, and then you'll have a couple of seconds to answer. The faster you answer, the better. But if you get more points, the faster you answer. But if you do not answer, if you answer incorrectly, you get no points. So you want to be right first and then fast second. All right, here we go. Movie quotes. Question number 1. May the force be with you. Is that from Star Wars, Star Trek, Star-Lord, or Star Time? Everyone got it right. Sweet. I don't know if that's ever happened on online Kahoot. All right, Emma's in the lead, followed by Sarah and Big Fella, Hi, and Sarah Brown. Ooh, 2 Sarahs in the top. All right, here we go. Question number 2. Toto, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore. This is my mom's favorite all-time movie ever. I do like it, but my mom loves it. Like, loves it. Rebecca, you want to play Kahoot? You want to come say hi? She says hi from the background. She waves from the background. Is it The Wizard and I, The Wizard of Id, The Wizard of Oz, or Harry Potter? The Wizard of Oz. Good. No sweat. All right, Emma's still in the lead. All right. I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti. Is that from Hannibal, The Silence of the Lambs, Red Dragon, or the one-eyed, one-horned, giant purple people eater? You tell me. Also, while we're doing this, if you guys have any questions about different classes or anything else that's going on, please let me know. And I'll answer those questions as we do the Kahoot here. So it's kind of a 2-in-1. We're getting everything going on 2-in-1. It's also a pretty day, and it's not super hot. It was Silence of the Lambs. So Hannibal's the name of the character and also the sequel, but Silence of the Lambs is the name of the movie. All right. Ooh, and Spencer jumps up to the lead. Oh, Dr. Professor Tyler's there too. All right. It's alive. It's alive. That's the quote. I can't yell because my kids are taking a nap right now. Is that Young Frankenstein, The Bride of Frankenstein, Dr. Frankenstein, or just Frankenstein? If you're just joining, you could go to the website at the bottom of your screen, which says Kahoot.it, and the game pin, which is 1369973, and you can join in and play. Abby, I am great. How are you? The quote, "You keep using that word. I do not think it means what you think it means. There will be blood tonight." Princess and the Frog, Princess Bride, Princess Diaries, or The Little Princess. And by the way, the pictures will never, ever trick you. I'm not going to have them up and try to trick you. I'm glad that you're fab. People keep misclicking. Stop misclicking, guys. Just, click the right answer. Duh. Isn't it that simple? Maybe not. This is one of my favorite movies of all time. The Princess Bride. Good job, guys. All right. Spencer's still in the lead. I love it. Okay. I said eat my, and I can't say that word. Just know that it's an expletive. This is a movie that Rebecca really likes. But again, I can't say that word. Eat my shenanigans. Eat my Saratoga Springs. Eat my Shawshank Redemption. All right. Yeah, The Help. Okay, moving on. He's a good and smart master, and he made me this collar so that I may speak. Squirrel. Which preposition is this one? Surely you guys will get this right. Paul Blart, bruh. Eat my shorts. That's good, Abby. Correct. It is up. Leaderboard stays the same. Get Off My Plane. I love this movie, and I'm not related to Harrison Ford at all. However, my mom, she's from a small town in Georgia, and when she married my dad, whenever she'd go back and she'd change her name from Dottie Cheatwood to Dottie Ford, she would tell people that she married Harrison Ford. They'd see her in the grocery store and be like, "Oh, hello. Hey, it's Dottie Cheatwood." She's like, "Actually, it's Ford now. I married Harrison Ford." And people would freak out, and she wouldn't correct them. So there you go. That's my mom. Storyteller like the rest of us. It's called Flight, Wings, Snakes on a Plane, or Air Force One. If you haven't seen this movie, this is a great quarantine movie. It's called Air Force One. It's got Harrison Ford. He plays the president, and you should watch it. Medium Daddy. Not Big Daddy, not Little Daddy, but Medium Daddy in fourth place. All right, Get Off My Lawn. So, this movie is good too. Is it American Sniper, Trouble with the Curve, Gran Torino, or $1 Million Baby? It's kind of a trick because he only directed some of these films, and he was only in some of these films. Clint Eastwood, that is. But this is a good movie. I recommend it. Gran Torino. Ooh, I got a lot of people with that. I think we're going to mix up the leaderboard. Oh, Medium Daddy goes to second place. My mom is fun. Thanks for asking. So, by the way, what's the best part about this is it's a compilation of amazing movies that you should totally watch over quarantine. Watch The Help, right? Watch Silence of the Lambs. Watch The Wizard of Oz. You can watch any of these and they would be great. Some of them are feel-good movies. Some of them aren't. This one is a, believe it or not, feel-good movie. It's called Commando. Remember, Sully, when I promised to kill you last? I lied. It's a good film. You should watch this film. Okay. All right. Haley joins us in the top 5. All of the gin joints in all the towns in the world, she walks into mine. All right, you just got to know what this is actually called. Is it called Blanca Casa, Cabalsaca, Casablanca, or Alcanbasa? Alcanbasa. Probably not that one. Kiss me as if it were the last time. Now, I don't think that the world's going to end, but, you know, Casablanca, it maybe not be the, I don't know if it's the best quarantine film or not. But you all seem to get it right, so that makes me happy. All right, let's see who's still, oh, Spencer's still killing it. I love it, but it's close. Woo! I've got to get me one of these. Oh, you could definitely watch this movie in quarantine. Alcabasa sounds like a chip dip. Yes, Sarah, these are movies that you should be watching. Ah, the esteemed classic Alcabasa. I like it as a chip dip. Alcabasa. It also sounds like a dance. And now, Janet and Louise dancing the Alcabasa. Alcabasa? Independence Day. Come on. You gotta know Independence Day. You gotta watch Independence Day. Will Smith. I'm kind of a big deal. This will make you feel good. Is it Anchorman, Blades of Glory, Step Brothers, or Talladega Nights? And the pictures are never there to trick you. So if you recognize the pictures, then you'll also get the film correct. Sounds like it's served with spinach dip. I'll have the spinach dip and Alcabasa. Good call, Alex. It's Anchorman. You gotta see Anchorman. All right, leaderboard stays the same. You guys know the answers. Strange things are afoot at the Circle K. So, one of my all-time favorite movies. Is it Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey, Bill and Ted at the Mall, Bill and Ted Into the Woods, or Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure? You got to know Bill and Ted to know the answer to this. Two of these answers are actually movies. The other two are just not. And one of them is the sequel, and one of them is the original, and this is from the original. Strange things are afoot at the Circle K. This movie is awesome. I would love to. The Kahoot music does slap. You're right. I'm glad that you think that. I do too. Yeah. I'll eat that dip. You're eating croissants, Logan. That sounds delicious. Of course, it's Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. The Bogus Journey is the sequel. Ooh, a little mix-up here. All right, Abby, joining us here. Dr. Professor Tyler staying up here. Haley's in third. Medium Daddy staying in second. And Spencer in the top. When you're a jet all the way. You got to know this one. Also a good one for quarantine because, you know, singing and dancing. If you know Mr. Taylor, if you call him, he'll sing Maria to you. His phone number is 423. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to give you his phone number. But I'll give you his email. It's Taylor_Ian@hcde.org. You ask him to sing Maria, and he'll do it, and he'll do it beautifully. West Side Story, of course. And now Spencer's on fire. No question. All right. So this movie is also great. They're not going to catch us. We're on a mission from God. Is it the Browns brothers, the Yellow brothers, the Greens brothers, or the Blues brothers? This one's obvious too. You want a live stream of him singing Maria? Is that what you're asking, Zach? The Blues Brothers. Oh no! Medium Daddy takes the lead from Spencer. What a twist. All right, your ego is writing checks your body can't cash. There are a million quotes from this film, and I believe there's another one coming out. Is it Top Gun, Fly Planes Fast, Need for Speed, or Cruise Control? Can he sing I Feel Pretty? You know, I bet I could convince him. I couldn't. I don't know if I could convince him. I mean, maybe. Maybe he could sing I Feel Pretty. I'll ask him if he'll live stream that. All right. Let's see what we got here. All right, we stay the same. That belongs in a museum. Now, there are 4 of these films. You only need to watch 3 of them during the quarantine. One of them's on Netflix. Maybe 2 of them are on Netflix. Do not watch The Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. At the actual Top Gun school, you'll get a fine for quoting the movie. Fun fact. That's really funny, Alyssa. If that's true, then that's really, really, really funny. And it makes total sense. Of course, it's Indiana Jones. Now, technically, that's not the title of the film. The title of the film is called The Raiders of the Lost Ark. But I felt like this would be more appropriate because I didn't want you to distinguish between different ones. right? So there's Raiders of the Lost Ark. There's the Temple of Doom. That's a pretty blank good milkshake. So the blank is another expletive I can't say. I don't know if it's worth $5, but it's pretty good. Is that from Reservoir Dogs, Jackie Brown, Django Unchained, or Pulp Fiction? So Raiders is good. It doesn't help when you're raised watching all these movies in Portuguese. I'm sorry, Gabriel. I'm sorry. Yes, Harrison Ford's the man. Raiders is far superior. So I agree that Raiders is an amazing movie, but I would have to say that I like the Last Crusade better. Ooh, I don't know if that's sacrilege. And fun fact, the Temple of Doom, even though it's second, is technically a prequel to the film. All right, that's of course Pulp Fiction. All right, moving on. You Gotta Be a Wolf to Catch a Wolf. Another great movie that you can watch during quarantine. Is it Training Day, Training Bra, Training Wheels, or Training Planing and Automobiling? You got to know this one. Denzel Washington, Ethan Hawke, amazing. What's it called? It's Training Day. Yes, it's not Training Bra, though some of you said Training Wheels, which is funny. So Griffin wanted to take off his training wheels from his bike, so I took off just one of them. This one, yo, Adrian, come on, you know this one. So I took off just one of the wheels from the bike, and he, what did he do? He immediately crashed and made me put it back on. So I'm like, okay, well, we can try again later. So that's how that went. Of course, it's Rocky. It's not Fighter. It's not Bullwinkle. It's not $1 Million Baby. It's Rocky. Anybody know which of the Rockies that image was from? Can you tell me which one that was? All right, you got to watch this movie in quarantine. It'll give you the creeps, but you got to watch it. It's called, I'm not going to tell you, but What's in the Box? Is it from 3, 5, 7, or 8? What's in the box? Anyone who spends a significant amount of time with me finds me disagreeable. Sarah, you gotta watch them. You gotta watch them. Just rewatched The Last Crusade recently. It's definitely the best one. Yeah, it's good. I mean, it's weird. It's that and Raiders. Every time I watch them, I'm like, no, this is my favorite. No, this is my favorite. I'm the same way with Star Wars and The Empire Strikes Back. I mean, The Empire Strikes Back's a better film, but Star Wars gets me in a better mood. But either way. So you got to watch these films. Of course, it's 7. You got to see 7. It's about a murderer who uses the 7 deadly sins as his motivation for murder. And I think it might be on Netflix. So you check it out. That rug really tied the room together. This is one of my favorite movies of all time. You don't need to see this movie if you're not into like weird Coen brother humor. All right, is The Virgin Suicides, Fargo, The Big Lebowski, or The Devil Wears Prada? Seven is amazing, Abby. And don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Again, now you have a nice comfort. It's from The Big Lebowski. Now, I'm like that a lot of you put Fargo because, yes, that's also a Coen Brothers film. But that is incorrect. From the rug really tied the room together. They come in and they take the dude's rug. And he's really upset about it because he felt that it tied it all together. Medium Daddy's still in the lead. All right. Only 3 more questions. This quote, "The dude abides." Is it from The Virgin Suicides, Fargo, The Big Lebowski, or The Devil Wears Prada? This guy is the dude. The dude abides. I do like The Devil Wears Prada. It's okay to guess. Guessing's good. I guess all the time. Guessing can be fun. You know who I don't think is guessing? Whoever Medium Daddy is. Who is Medium Daddy, by the way? Can someone tell me who Medium Daddy is? Because I need to know a name if they win. The answer is The Big Lebowski. I wasn't trying to trick you, but I sort of was because it was the answer to the previous one. Medium Daddy's still in the lead. 2 more questions. Smokey, this is not NAM. This is bowling. There are rules. Is this from Virgin Suicides, Fargo, The Big Lebowski, or The Devil Wears Prada? Spencer Kitchens, you're the medium daddy. So it's the battle between the Spencers right now? That's pretty awesome. Hey, Gabby. Heath Longwith. I miss you too. How's everything? Is everything cool? Are you guys enjoying this quarantine time, making the most of it? Oh no, Spencer. Let's see. You're still in the lead, so it didn't affect you. You're still in the lead. With one more question. Oh no, you know what? Your Kahoot crashed. Oh no, Spencer. That's okay. Because maybe all of these people will get it wrong and you'll still be in first place. Maybe. Don't quit. Sometimes you eat the bear and sometimes the bear eats you. What film is this from? Is the Virgin Suicides, Fargo, The Big Lebowski, or The Devil Wears Prada? Spencer, it's okay. Maybe it'll work out. Maybe. We'll see. I'm sure it'll be fine. No need to be upset. What could it possibly be? Have you guys figured out yet that I really like this film? Yes, I will send out a list of all these movies to watch. What I might do is I'll put them in the... Oh, you got it to work? Sweet. What I'll do is I'll put it... you're just going to keep putting far until it's right? Well, it's never going to be right. I'm sorry. Though it's a great movie. I'll put a list of these films in the description of this video so that you can refer back to this video and you'll see a list of these films, and then you can go and watch them. The Big Lebowski is awesome, Spencer, and I'm glad that you got it to work. Let's see if it works. Let's see who the podium is. Oh no, here we go. All right, Haley, 25 out of 26 is awesome. Spencer, 25. All three of you got 25 right. I'm curious. So Haley, Spencer, and Spencer, in the chat, tell me which one you got wrong. Good job, Abby. Good job, Claire, for being runners-up. If you guys will give some feedback on mine, give positive feedback, because a lot of people use these. A lot of people use the Kahoots in other places, so it's easier for them to find them if they have higher ratings and good feedback. So, I mean, if you didn't like it, be honest, but do your thing. Oh, you misclicked the Blues Brothers one? That's tough. Can we do another one? Yes, we will do another one. Not today, but we will do another one, I promise. We're going to do one every week. I'm just going to keep building them, and we're not going to make them specific to the class. I'm going to make them like this, so it's just random. So they're just going to be, it's just going to be a bunch of random film quotes and questions. So the next one will be the Mrs. Ford one. I will say this while I have everybody here. I promised my theater class, my advanced theater class, that I would be performing Madison for Madison live if people really wanted, if they did a good job this week. And I'll know tomorrow if they did a good job this week. And then sometime over spring break, I will stream live Madison for Madison, and I'll probably send that out to everybody. It will not be recorded, so you can't watch it later. It has to be live. So that's how you do it. Guys, it was awesome to see everybody. I hope that you are, wherever you are, I hope that you're safe. I hope that you are keeping well. You're washing your hands, of course. And I also hope that you're trying to make the most of the situation, right? I want you to know that everything will be okay. Everything will get back on track, and that everyone else is going to come together, right? So I love you guys. Again, thank you so much for playing. And I hope that you have a great day. Get outside. It's a little chilly, but that's okay. Get outside, play. Make sure that your people that you know are taken care of, your older people, your sicker people. Check on them often. Remember your grandparents and your parents. They love you and they want to see you. So do that. Check in with your friends, and everybody have an awesome day. I will post more information about more Kahoots later, and I will talk to you guys. I love you all, and I miss you. Bye, guys.